Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. Lonnie, Lonnie, what are you doing? Like, for real, you was been in a law for Kristen. Eli kind of stepped into that. Eli said, look, I give y'all about, a couple of times to get yourself together, but the law's the law and you bending it. Don't you know they'll arrest you and Kristen and the baby in your stomach? Like, it's obvious you forgot, and then you expect somebody supposed to be on your little side. Like, how do you expect that, though? For real, though, Lonnie. What are you doing? Like, I thought you liked being a cop. I thought you liked protecting and serving. It's obvious you have, problems with that when it comes to time to use the protect and serve. Because according to Salem and their slow antics and their slow laws, they say Kristen, in the eyes of the law, Kristen is a criminal. She your friend, but she a criminal. You expect you, Eli, Abe, and anybody else to sit there and bend the law for you. Then you get mad and get an attitude because they won't do that. I'm glad Eli said enough is enough. I'm finna turn her in. You can get mad all you want to. Eli, you a fool if you sit there and apologize and apologize and apologize to her. She just gonna have to get over it. Because basically you protecting her behind for being locked up and your baby. And your Lord know, and God knows she don't need that stress on her already, because she already, having one of those pregnancy ways you ain't allowed to get, too upset, or things can go worse for you. So just think of your baby Eli. Let her stay mad. At this point, who cares if she mad or not? Because you protecting and serving, she bending and swerving, trying to protect Kristen. So Eli, let her be mad and upset. Don't nobody care about her feelings. Don't nobody care how she feel. Don't nobody care if she upset. Nobody even cares about her opinion at this point. You did what you had to do to protect yourself and your unborn child, because it's obvious Lana forgot that this ain't about her anymore. This is about you, her, and the baby. See, she forgot about the other two of y'all. But she too busy worrying about herself and this friendship she got with Kristen. Now I understand Kristen helped you out in your time of need, and you kind of owed her because she didn't help you. I understand all that. I get all that. However, Lonnie, you are not a cop. You got to uphold what you agreed to. You are bound to buy that, whatever you, I forgot what that's called when you're a cop and you do that thing. You agreed to protect and serve, not being a swerve just because your friend might be a criminal. Let me this way. No, it don't work that way. You is not none of hope in any of the other law bend, well, the other law benders that sat there and bend the law for their peoples or their relatives or their friends. Rave Hope, Jack, Eve. Who else was commissioner, co-commissioner in that? Abe again. I'm trying to think of them all, but I can't think of them. Just a few of you ain't none of them, and thinking you get away with it, and thinking somebody gonna let you get away with it. So I'm not understanding, and I don't understand why you so mad at Eli. When Eli trying to think of other than you and yourself, he's thinking about his baby. And ain't nobody got time for you to get locked up. Then you scratch yourself off. Then next thing you notice, we can lose the baby. Line, and think about your child. And then think about why you mad at Eli. And I promise you, you'll forget why you mad at Eli, because he was thinking of the baby and not you and what you got going on with Kristen. That's what I want you to do. But then again, you always been selfish. I'm not surprised or shocked. That's why I want to. I was kind of shocked that Eli actually turned Kristen in. However, I wasn't surprised or shocked that you reacted the way you reacted, because you always been selfish and that's never gonna change. We didn't deal with you enough to know how selfish you are, and how when it comes to you, everything else trump that when it comes to you. So I'm not surprised or shocked. Like I said, I understand you might That was Chris and your friend. Y'all met on an uncertain circumstance. Y'all was there for each other in Rome, Paris, whatever that was when they was in the cold. So I understand how you think you owe her. However, you're a cop now. Uphold the law, not bend it and swerve it just for your liking. Sammy, not Sammy, Sammy. You know Jan Spears, the same woman you got out of the crazy house to help you win your case. I'm still well. I'm not surprised that Duncan gave you that, baby. Like at this point, I kind of seen it coming. Like when before the antics, we saw Nicole and Eric winning, and they was gonna get the child. Then we noticed the most stunts and all the antics she was pulling. We seen her come more sympathetic to you because she was like in her eyes, okay, this just her grandchild. It's obvious she got a grudge against Nicole. Um, she won't be doing this if it wasn't an emergency in her eyes. So I guess the woman got sympathetic with you and your antics and said, you know what, I'm going to drop the restraining order and all that for Eric and Nicole to see the baby, which was good. And I'm glad she told them that there's no restraining order and they get to see the baby whenever they want to, but the baby's staying in your custody. So she kind of handed the baby over to her, and then put a twist on it, like they get to see the baby anytime they want to, but you got the baby. But Sammy, this little victory of yours, if it'll come back and bite you in the you know what. Because Jan Spears, like I said, you knew she was kind of obsessed with Bill and Sean, and she's still obsessed with them to the fact that Paul Claire, well, not Paul Claire, we'll call her poor Claire this one time around. One time won't hurt nobody. Poor Claire, confused and didn't know this woman. All of a sudden, she want to help her clean. She said, "No, I'm good. Fine. No. You can't help me clean. I'm fine. I'm doing this to get my mind off of what's going on with Sierra. No, I don't need your help when it comes to the cleaning. I'm good. Why are you offering to clean up somebody else's house? That's not my house." So that was getting a little bond started, and God knows. Thank God Bill came in and ended this scene. But just so you know, Sammy, you got custody, but that Jan Spears, if it'll come back to bite you on the behind. Because like you said, you didn't get her up. You just sped up the process to get her on now. So you speeding up that process and she coming on and coming to Salem, that is kind of your fault, even though she could have went the other way. As soon as that was over, we couldn't see her no more. But then again, Sammy, this could have come back to bite you in your behind, and I hope you're prepared for it. Let's go ahead and do John and Marlena. I'm glad he got his memory back. Long story short, I'm glad. Um, well, John have had several brain injuries, so I'm not really surprised or shocked by that. And judging by his age, and the brain got to heal. When you have a brain injury, it got to heal or whatnot. So I'm not surprised or shocked that he lost his memory for 2 or 3 seconds. I'm not surprised or shocked by that. Like, John, you got to stop getting blows to the head. Like, you really need to stop. John, it's time for you to settle down. It's time for you to settle down and enjoy your life before it be the end of your life. That's all I'm going to say about that, John. Because you have been getting blows by blows by blows, and you're not no spring chicken, so you can't take them blows to the head like, let's say, a Brady, maybe a Kristen, maybe a Claire, Sierra, Bean. Like, you're not a spring chicken anymore, and you can't take too many of them blows to the head and expect to bounce back and remember everything that you were asleep, and now you out of the coma, and now you supposed to remember. Like, I wasn't surprised the shot that he lost his memory, because Yeah, John, this blow after blow after blow. You're just not getting over the Stefano ordeal or the Steveno ordeal. You done went through that. Then you done went through, like, John, you got to stop with all these head injuries. Like, they're not doing you any good at all. All they doing is harming you in the long run. You going to end up with Alzheimer's and none of them must remember what foot to start with first or what foot to walk with. So, John, yeah, you need to chill at this point. Shouldn't you be retired and enjoying your retirement fund? Cause you see Marlena doing small stuff, and Marlena need to start working. Well, I can't tell that woman what to do. Hers less stressful than yours. Y'all just have to worry about y'all enemies that all then recovered over the years, like Steve, like Stefano, the Damaris in general. Kristen now came a friend of me. So yeah, you just got to worry about what enemy gonna come out to bite you. So other than that, y'all both need to chill, and like y'all both at that age where y'all can't recover like y'all used to back in the day. So y'all need to take it easy, especially you, John. You barely made it out from this head injury. So, John, I'm gonna need for you to sit down and chill somewhere. Then nothing really happened with Brady besides him talking to Chris and then talking to Bell, hoping Bell will take his case to help Chris and all. I can see that happening. Um, I can see that happening, her helping him, because why wouldn't she? She helped Sammy, even though she wanted to stay out of it. But she wanted to come to a peaceful resolution, but it didn't happen. So, yeah, I see her helping him. Now to the Sierra whole Ben situation. First thing first, I think it was premature from the jump that y'all saw a car explosion and y'all assumed the words. Like I said, if I don't see her body and I don't see my, dead daughter laying there, I'm not gonna jump to the assumption that she might be dead. I hope you ought to know from the jump. Some things ain't always what they seem. You know how many times you and Bolden went through that situation. You know how many times anybody in Salem can say, well, if there's nobody, why you running around here crying and upset? So I wasn't kind of understanding why y'all was running around here crying and upset and all that. When, like you said, when you got that report, she was there, but she really wasn't in that car when that car went boom. So how are we going to assume from the explosion in the car and the boom that Sierra was there? No bone fragments, no blood, no DNA. Well, her DNA was in the car. That probably was from the first trip. So nothing that fingers, legs, nothing of Sierra eyeball, not in much, nothing. That's why I said that's why I said what I said. I said, like, why are y'all crying? Like, it seemed kind of y'all putting 10 on 20 when y'all shouldn't be doing that. Y'all ain't got a body. At least Nicole did have a body when Xander done played that stunt on her, made her think that her baby died. At least she did have a body to run with. Y'all ain't really got a body to run with here. Y'all just assuming the worst and running with the worst. Besides having hope there, and we're having hope and praying that it didn't go down the way it seemed like it went down. Cause like y'all said, Sierra is smart, tricky, and clever. You and Bo wrapped into one, so I'm pretty sure if she want to escape, trust me, she escaped that car. And I don't understand why y'all started doing all this. And Paul Bean, I think he really did lost his mind. And he's sitting out there dreaming of Sierra having a baby, getting y'all on place and all this, naming the baby Bo, Brady, and Winston. Like, is there any hope for Ben? Because I think Ben probably gone by now. I think he gone. Eve, you gonna get what you deserve, and I hope they give you exactly what you deserve. And Slow said on PD let you go. Do I really have hope for Slow Set on PD and their conviction rate? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't know what side of the foot I'm on. If y'all let Eve go or she escaped somehow, y'all need to just close down Slow Salem PD, and y'all just need to bring somebody else in there. Not somebody from the city, somebody out of the state, out of the country, and run Slow Salem PD and fire everybody in there and bring some new blood in there, because y'all doing too much at this point. Y'all got her. And Eve, you got played once again. Like I said, and like they said, you didn't know this man was really pursuing you because he had his own issues with being, meaning when he shot her down, and you was running with you was running on what was going on with you and your well-being, killing your daughter. You didn't realize that he was doing this for his own own gratification, not for yours. The money was good, but he was doing this for his own selfish reason. Now you realizing that the stuff he might have told you was a lie, wasn't true whatsoever, but you didn't know none of this. You were just running with your own anger and your own feelings and paying somebody to kill somebody for you, not knowing that he got his own vendetta against them. So, like I said, I hope Slow Salem PD get you. This would be your what? Well, that first conviction don't count because it was kind of, you were set up, so that one don't count. But I hope you end up going to prison again. And this will be a lesson to teach you. Well, this will be a lesson to teach you. Stop doing the stuff you doing, and maybe finally you can finally get over this being situation and realizing that you went too far with it and it wasn't going to work in the first place. But you thought it was going to work, but it didn't work the way you thought it was going to work. So, anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.